At the core of the transaction management system is its fund management system. The fund management system enables you to set up the rules to define how payments are verified and validated. It also enables you to control how funds are displayed in the user interface and the way in which payments are allocated cost codes and council fund codes. Your payment types will fall into two main categories: those which will be paid against a bill or invoice that your organization has raised, and therefore these can be validated. The second group is that of non-validated payments, and these are typically one-off payments where an invoice has not been raised and where therefore there is no invoice or payment reference to validate the payment against. Across both of these categories, payments may be verified against other rules, such as maximum payment or minimum payment, whether an outstanding payment may be overpaid or underpaid, whether there are certain start digits that have to be verified, or whether an account reference or invoice number has a particular length. With invoice payments, these can be checked against a check digit routine or against a database lookup. If a match is found, then the payment can proceed. In the case of a database lookup verification, you may also choose to display to the payer the amounts they have outstanding on their bill or invoice. You can, if you wish, also include a second validatory field, such as postcode. Also, the system is fully extensible to cater for payments for third-party systems, such as the payment of parking fines. Once you have logged in, selecting the Fund Admin page presents you with a drop-down menu. From here, you can choose existing funds to edit, or in fact, add a new fund group. Selecting Add a New Fund Group then invites you to add a display name for this new fund group, and we'll call this New Fund Group. And if you choose, you can also add notes for internal reference. You then select the Add button to add the new fund group. Fund group is a top-level concept, and this controls how funds are grouped together and displayed to the user. And we can change here the display name if we choose, and we can also choose whether this fund is available to members of the public to use, or for mediated users, for mediated payments, or for both. To see an example of what this is going to look like, we can choose one of the built-in forms, for example, invoice only. Then we can select this link to see how that would look. Now we can set up some fund definitions. These work at a lower level logically, and they allow your organization to set up any number of funds within this fund group. To add them, you select the green Add New Fund button. So I'm going to call this new fund definition Test Fund. I'm going to enter in the council fund code for this new fund definition, and I'm going to allocate it a cost code so that when transactions are paid against this new fund definition, they are routed correctly in your back office system. If this was a non-validated fund, we could, if we choose, enter a unit cost. We can also specify the VAT rate ID, and this will be a choice of VAT rates which have already been entered into the system. If we want to add a surcharge for people paying by credit card, we enter that as a decimal here. And again, we need to enter the credit card surcharge VAT rate. The receipt text box enables us to put a fund-specific message on the end of the receipt, which your customer will see once they finish the payment process. And at the bottom here we have chargeback information, which enables your organization to charge back costs for each transaction to an internal department. Once we are happy with our new fund definition, we select the Update button, and we return to the fund page where we can see our new fund definition.